Alright, welcome people. This is Delta Lime. I'm going to be walking you through to the main quest on Act 1 called War Never Changes. This is like a first initial quest that is given to you immediately as soon as you start up the game. Now, when you start the game, you're going to have to choose your gender in which you want to play as. You want to be female or male. After that, go ahead and set up your face and everything that you would like to set up about yourself. Your face, your body, and any other characteristics that are on there, like right after the cutscene that you may or may not be watching. As soon as that is over, you can come on out of the bathroom, and to your right you will see the Gognak comic, and basically you can explore around, get a feel of the movement and the game and everything. Open and close some doors, look around. After that, you want to go up into the baby's room, Baby Sean's room, and you can look for the special book, which is like right over here on the dresser. After that, you can go and basically play with Baby Sean. Once you have played with Baby Sean, it will do a little cinematic, and from there it will trigger an event that of the Inspector Gadget wannabe guy that will come to your door and ask you to fill out the recruitment form for the vault. So basically, feel free to watch the TV as the Inspector Gadget wannabe, the vault recruiter, takes his sweet ass time to come to your door. He is a bit of a dick, taking his time. Alright, so as soon as he comes to your door, you can go ahead and answer that door and talk to him. Frankly, no matter what you do, he will try to get you to recruit you onto the form and make you fill it out. So be mean to him, be nice to him, do whatever you want. Go ahead and see what the different dialogues are. And then as soon as you are done talking to him, which will be here in a minute, you will see that he gives you the registration form, which is special. Now for special, I recommend doing a 7147711.
Splendid!
The reason why I recommend that is because strength is very highly needed in the game, along with endurance, charisma, and intelligence is a maybe. Perception, agility, and luck, however, is unless you use VATS all the time and can only use VATS or something, then you might want to recommend putting points in those, but for now, all it does is completely nothing at the beginning of the game. But you want to have 7 in strength because you're going to be carrying a lot of junk throughout this playthrough of Fallout, basically any playthrough really. Endurance, you want at least to be 3 to get a certain perk called Life Giver, which is going to be really, really crucial to get when you're hit level 20. So might as well get a step on it now. Other than that, you may want to work on your charisma and intelligence. Charisma is, I put at 7 because basically there's going to be a lot of talking in this series of Fallout. There's quite a bit of dialogue, and there's quite a bit of spell checks, or speech checks, that you can persuade people to do stuff and get XP for. And it'll make your playthrough a little bit easier. Now, intelligence, you can put like nothing in there, but if you want, go ahead and put 7 like I did, and so that way you can work towards getting a lot of XP when you finish your quest and kill monsters and cook and every single way that there is to get XP.
I have my moments.
Other than that, go ahead and give them a name and then press accept.
Codsworth.
As soon as you are done with the Fallout recruiter, you will be heading back into Sean's room because he starts to cry. From in his room, you're going to have to interact with him again. And then as soon as after that, go ahead and wait for the A button to come up to activate the little rocket ships that are right above his head.
I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit.
This will spin around, making him happy. Cogsworth will actually be leaving room during this time,
Sounds like
and
fun.
he will be watching the TV. Now, as soon as after the dialogue, after you're done playing with Sean and your wife and or man is talking to you, after that, Cogsworth will call you out to watch some TV. The TV is actually very depressing, a little bit.
Explosions.
with the guy in the news
Trying to get confirmation.
being a little bit overwhelmed by all that is happening right now with the nuclear war and how everything's
We need to get
happening.
to the vault.
Now, as soon as immediately as the TV goes off, you can go ahead and sprint out the door, go to the right, and sprint all the way to the security guard that is pointing you the way onto the dirt road. Your wife has your baby, so don't worry. Or your husband has your baby, whichever you playing as. Basically your partner. Go ahead and cross the bridge, continue following the dirt road that's right in front of you. Follow the guard's instructions if you can read his hand signs, and follow up the dirt road. From there, you will meet a military personnel and the Vault-Tec officer. Go ahead and talk to the officer. The Vault-Tec representative isn't really important, and he runs away in my little playthrough here. But sometimes he just stands there in disgust or exhausted just because he was not allowed in. Now the officer allows you in, and you can go ahead and keep following the dirt road and the hand signs of the military police, and go ahead and hop onto this platform. There's nothing too important to do. There's nothing to go and there's no one to talk to. There's nothing to do. Just go ahead and hop on that platform.
Almost
My
there. We're gonna be
wife
okay.
decides to stand in front of me.
I love
Maybe
you.
yours will.
Both of you.
Mine,
We love you too.
however, just happened to be the first time I played. He actually just stood next to me.
Hold
Simple as
on!
that. So, as you rise down and just in the nick of time, avoiding that nuclear explosion, you will be welcomed into Vault 111. Or Vault 111, whichever you prefer. From Vault 111, when after the loading screen and you are fully down on the elevator, go ahead and if you want, you can listen to the overseer and everybody, or you could just go ahead and run past everything like I did. You won't really get in trouble. Everybody will probably look at you funny, but you can go ahead, skip everything, pick up your Vault 111 jumpsuit, and go ahead and keep going, or don't keep going. My bad. You gotta talk to the vault doctor, and he will lead you to your cryogenic chamber. Ugh, cannot talk today. From your cryogenic chamber, you're basically going to be frozen, and you're going to have a couple cutscenes. Now, granted, the Vault-Tec doctor is basically leading you into a trap. It is, however, kind of a safe way to put it.
Just, hey, take your time.
At this time, I advise you to check your difficulty and make sure you go to which difficulty you want to play on, and check for subtitles, do all your setting stuff if you haven't already in the main menu, or if you just want to switch some things off, like if you like to have an invert Y or X axis. From there, the Vault Doctor will lead to your cryogenic chamber. Go ahead and hop in, and from there you will get to your cutscenes. Now, as soon as this first cutscene comes up, you come unfrozen, and you can see the two figures that are standing, and you will see a drastic measurement having to be made, where your wife or your husband, dies, and they take your baby. Thus, starting the story for Fallout 4. From there, you'll be refrozen again. And then, eventually, a little short time passes, and you become unfrozen again. From there, you go ahead and escape the vault, or at least, as soon as you hop out of the cryogenic chamber, that is the end of the mission, and the new quest starts to begin. I believe it is called Out of Time. Yep, there it is. And so from there, you have completed the first mission called War Never Changes. Granted, it doesn't give you an XP, but it does, however, allow you to get to your second quest.